I don't know what happened. It's taking a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened. Y'all can just log back on over here because I really don't know what happened just then. I, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Telling y'all, I told y'all something is wrong. Yes, I'm back. I hope everybody come back over because I don't know. I was just talking and hello, how you doing? And all of a sudden it just went away. I'm back. I'm glad because I don't know what just happened. All I was doing was talking, and it just went away. I don't know. So I don't know what happened. Good evening, Eric Sanders. Good evening. I'm sorry, y'all. It just I don't know. Something just went wrong. I'm back. What's that? Antonio Branch. Hello. What's going on? I hope everybody on the other side can come. You still on that other feed? You tell them that got it up and come back to this new one. Yes, I'm back. If anybody's still on that other feed, can you put a message up to come over here? Apologize. I'm just trying new stuff, and it just I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna wait, give everybody a few minutes to come back over here. Yes, I'm back. Chi Town Ziggy. I apologize, y'all. You know it. I'm trying to do it my best I can until I get the real hang of this stuff. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Me and computers, we don't mix. We don't mix. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. If anybody's still on that other screen, go over there and let them know to come over here. Log out of that one. Um, okay. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, what we was talking about? Somebody said I see Queen and see Temptation. Them didn't make it over yet. Hopefully they'll go Queen. I'm glad y'all came back. I'm sorry. And I apologize once again. Curtis, what's going on? Okay, what we was talking about um, is Marvin Sapp. Somebody said it was take out of content and that he told them to close the doors. Um, Dwayne, what's going on? Yes, I'm good. Um, so my thing is about Marvin Sapp. You guys have made money off making albums. You guys have made a lot of money, and you still acting like people owe y'all something. Y'all still acting like people owe you guys something. Thanks, Queen. Thank y'all for coming back. Um, so how many people is okay with Marvin Sapp telling the ushers to close the doors? How many of y'all is okay with that? How many of y'all think it was okay for them to close the doors? Okay, yes. Um, I don't think it was okay. I don't think it was okay at all. Jared Jackson, how you doing? Phoenix. Okay. Now, yeah, he was out of order. He was definitely out of order for doing that. He was definitely out of order. Right now, people are struggling. Everything is going up. A lot of, so people can't afford to give all this money right now. And these guys make a lot of money. So on that topic right there, I don't think these guys should be asking hardworking people to give them their money. Yes, see temptation. I'm back. Um, these guys have made millions of dollars off selling albums, and if you need money that bad, then you should be able to get it out of your bank account. Now I'm gonna move on for that because I know a lot of people get upset when you start talking about these well-known uh, pastors or preachers or whatever you want to call them. They get upset about that. So Another thing I want to talk to y'all about is, have y'all noticed that y'all did y'all know it was 3 black soldiers got killed in that ambush over in Jordan? Do y'all know that, on the line of Jordan and some other foreign country? Did y'all know it was 3 black soldiers from Georgia that got killed? Brianna Muffet, 23, Sergeant Williams Rivers was 46, and Specialist Kenny Ladden was 24. That's 3 black soldiers that got killed. So you say you had to give a hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. That's oh wow. Okay, keep giving them good advice. Patrice, you said that's old news. So you saying about these 3 soldiers? Is that old news? Uh, that's what you're talking about. That's old news, or what? What's old news? I'm just asking a question. What's old news? She was from Savannah. That's old. Well, why we? So if it's old news, why they just break? Why I'm just hearing about it? Why they just bringing this up? That's old news about these 3 black soldiers. Why? I didn't hear anything about that. So why would they bring up old news about these 3 black soldiers? That's because I swore I just seen that the other day. You said Google it. Okay, well we're gonna have to Google it because I swear I just seen that the other day. If it was old news, then they brought it back up for a reason. It happened in January. Okay, so why, if it happened in January, why is it just getting out? Why is it just getting out if this happened in January? It's old news to some people, but as much as I watch the news and try to pay attention to the news, I haven't heard that to now. So something is wrong because it's old, but why? Why they didn't say something about that? I'm just asking because it just seemed like it's weird to me that we didn't know that. But okay, but even the rates, if it's happened in January, um, somebody could have said something, but that's still a tragedy. 3 black military people get killed, and nobody says nothing. I haven't heard it, but that's a tragedy. Pray for their families. Oh, the election is why. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, I understand what you're saying. It might be old news, but no, we as black people, listen. All of this marching they talking about April the 5th. Listen to me. All this marching they talking about April the 5th is going on. Black people, stay out of it. We are staying out of this thing right now. We need to stay out of it. Black people, we definitely need to stay out of this. We don't need to. We don't need to be involved in any of this stuff that they got going on. The white people are upset. Let them do the marching. We need to stay out of it right now. You understand what I'm saying? Let them do it. Good evening, Charlotte. We done did all the marching. We told you what was going to happen. This big march they talking about April the 5th. Stay out of it. You're right. They are probably using this to get black people's upset if it's old news because the election and all this stuff was going on. But the rest of it, we need to stay out of it. We need to stay out of it to the point right now. We need to stay out of it. We definitely need to stay out of this. That's not our problem. That's not our fight no more. I'm looking it up right now. We need to stay out of it. We definitely need to stay out of it. So, to all my black people, and even if we got white listeners, stay out of this mess because we tried to warn them what Donald Trump was going to do. Donald Trump did exactly what he said he was going to do, and that is he was going to destroy this country. I don't care what nobody say it. That's exactly what they're doing. So that's not our battle. See, you're right. That's not our battle. Let them have that. We told them what was going on. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but Tesla has lost $900 million since December. And I say, hell yes. I am glad to see Tesla has lost that much money because they thought that everybody was going to run and go buy these cars. They thought what he was doing was okay. See, now the American people are starting to fight back and they're showing them. But they want to make it a crime. They want to call these people terrorists because they attacked in Tesla's dealership. No, terrorists was the ones that attacked the White House. Terrorists was the ones that attacked the Capitol, I mean. Those were terrorists that Donald Trump freed because his buddy who paid him off, they destroying these Teslas. Now you want to call these people terrorists. No, those people to me are the real fucking heroes. These are the real heroes that's doing what they're doing to make Tesla stock continue to drop. I'm all for that. I'm not. I can care less about Elon Musk. I can care less about Donald Trump. I can care less about their cronies. Only thing I'm telling you is what we told you people what was going to happen is happening. And another thing, let's all say congratulations to the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has gone blue. The state of Pennsylvania has won a Senate seat that the Democrats didn't control for 100 years, they said. But all I know is the Democrats has turned the state of Pennsylvania blue. So we all should give them a round of applause. I thank them. I thank the American people that the Republicans that went out there and voted. Now we got Wisconsin. We got Florida coming up with special elections. If everybody in Florida could get out and vote, especially my black people, you need to get out and vote. And let's continue to turn these states blue. Yes. So the Wisconsin Supreme Court thing is Tuesday. Elon Musk has put a post out there. He was going to pay people $1 million or something like that to turn it red. We got to continue. Okay, okay. Patrice, I see what you're saying. Thank you, thank you, thank you for putting that out there. See, but see, this is what I'm saying. They changed this to make it to get black people's upset. I thank you for that post. She was married in 2024. Okay. So this is like a whole year old. Okay. So they trying to do that to get black people riled up to go in here and march so they can have a reason to gas or to shoot at black people. I got you. Thank you. Thank you for that information. But we got to continue to turn these states blue. I need everybody. I don't care if you got friends in Florida, you got family in Florida, anybody you got in Florida, you need to make sure, email them, call them, tell them to get out and vote. In Wisconsin, the peoples in Milwaukee, they need to get out and vote. Black people need to be told to get out and vote. Because as long as we can keep turning everything blue, Donald Trump would not get his way. You see, talking about running for a third term. That's not even in the Constitution. But these coward ass Republicans were trying to overturn the Constitution to get him to run. But we already know he didn't win this election easily. They stole this election this year. So no, the Republicans are not going to say that he lost. The Republicans is going they stole this election, so that's why they want him to run for a third term. But sooner or later, these Republicans gonna get some balls about themselves. They got to get some balls about themselves and become men and stop acting like All these grown men up there in the Republican Party is wearing skirts. You know, women are the most powerful peoples in this country. The women. But, Pastor Jamal Bryant, what did y'all hear what Pastor Jamal Bryant said? That when Donald Trump is trying to start this segregation, what we talked about last week, this segregation that he's trying to start, you can't do no more to black people than what y'all done already done to us. And I'm not going to take the pastor words. These are my words. You can't do nothing else to black people. Y'all segregated us years ago. It didn't work then, and it damn sure won't work now because we're not our ancestors. We are not our ancestors. Our ancestors did the best they could do, but damn it, we would take it over the top. Try this segregation if you want to, Trump. Try all this stuff if you want to. One thing about us, we're not running from you. We would never run from you. Never. So let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Let's moving on. Miami, Florida. The Republican governor down there in Miami, Florida, Ron DeSantis, I think he's a punk. I really think he's an absolutely weak punk. Yeah, yeah. He's just facing, you know what? Don't get me started about that old man. Y'all already know how I feel about that old man. That old man can go somewhere and sit his ass down, change his diaper, get in the rocking chair, and rock his life on the way. That's what Donald Trump needs to do. This man is a disgrace to America. They have embarrassed America right now. They truly has embarrassed us. All over the world, people are talking bad about America because of Donald Trump. Because of Donald Trump. 25% tariff he want to put on Toyotas, Lexus, and all the stuff that make cars made overseas. You can put the tariffs on them, but you ain't doing that but hurting the American people when they go buy the damn cars. The price is coming down on the American people. I think y'all know that. Tariffs don't do nothing but raise the prices up for American people. That's all they're doing. That's all they doing. Ladies and gentlemen, every time Trump do a tariff, it ain't hurt nobody but us because who's gonna go out there and pay all that money for them cars? Who's gonna go out there and pay that money for them cars? We're not going to do that. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell. All my electronic devices is acting a fool today. Everything I got is acting a fool today. Everything. But ladies and gentlemen, let's keep moving it on. I want to talk about Miami, Florida, Ron DeSantis. Everybody, a lot of y'all been to Miami, right? You know, spring breakers go down to Miami. Spring breakers go to Miami a lot. But last year they gave them a curfew. Last year they had the police harassing these black, spring breakers. They couldn't enjoy themselves because the police. They had a 12 o'clock curfew. Grown people was told to be in their hotels by 12 o'clock. So guess what happened this year on spring break? Guess what happened? Nobody went to Miami. The business down there are suffering right now. Nobody went to Miami, ladies and gentlemen. So all the businesses in Miami, Florida is complaining right now because all the money that they would have made for the spring break, did nobody go. Ain't nobody going to Miami for spring break because you treated these people real bad last year. So I told you, we talk about everything. Spring break in Miami is no more. Until you change your governor to a better governor, till you change the way you treat people, they're going. My audio is going in and out. God, Lord have mercy. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Y'all, I'm trying. I'm trying. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Is that better than what it was? Okay. So my audio is it still bad? Do I need to get closer to the mic? Okay, so that means something is not right. Something is not right. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But I will figure it out. Can you hear me now? Is it better? I'm telling y'all, I got to get this stuff taken care of. I got to get this taken care of. I just spent too much money on this stuff, and it's not working the way I want it to work. So I apologize for that. Okay, it's better. So I guess I got to get a little closer to this mic. Can you? Okay, okay. So that's what is going on. I was too far away from the mic. I apologize for that. Now, what I was saying was nobody is going to Florida for spring break because Florida decided that Florida was decided that they was going to treat people's bad. So all of this stuff that they did to people, don't nobody want to go down there and have spring break. I promise y'all, Wednesday I'm gonna have this stuff right. I'm just kind of upset right now because I don't like the way it's sounding in my ear. I know it don't sound too good to you guys, but I'm going to get it right. Don't worry. I might just go back to the old system and get out of this system right here. So we're gonna figure it out. We definitely gonna figure it out. So we definitely gonna figure it out. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, it's sad. Okay, it sounds better now. Okay, thank you. Uh, I got these buttons I need to play with. I got these buttons I got to play with, and maybe I just hit the right button. Okay, but right now, let's talk about. This is something that I want to talk about. I know when my system go down, it kind of mess me up and it makes me upset. But I'm okay. I apologize once again because I don't like that. But okay, but like I said, when you treat black people wrong, we know how to. The black peoples are the people that make and bring money to your town. And when you decide to treat us wrong, we know what to do. If we stay out of your town, you ain't getting no money. We tried to tell you, black people are the people that spend a lot of money. And once you piss us off, then you don't get no money from us. You don't get anything from us. That's why I'm telling y'all, stay away from this march on April the 5th. They want us to come out there and march with them, but we're going to let them do this march. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let them do this march. They've been everything black. Donald Trump has been trying to take it away from us. So we got to let them do this march. And we got to do that and let them fight their own battles this time, ladies and gentlemen. We got to. Now, I'm about to talk about something right now. It broke my heart when I saw this story. Hopefully, I sound a whole lot better to you guys. But did y'all see what happened in Ohio? Did y'all see the father that got on TV portraying that story, looking for his daughter, pleading for his daughter, and the whole time this man killed his 13-year-old daughter? Did y'all see that story? Y'all heard about that story? A few days from this girl's 14th birthday, her own damn father decided to kill his daughter. To me, he tortured his daughter. He tortured his daughter. This man cut his daughter's hands off. Why would you cut your daughter's hands off? This man, I might as well just say the word. This man destroyed his daughter's body. For what reason? What reason? And you get up there and you act like you didn't know what was going on. And you don't even deserve to fucking live. You don't even deserve to live. For a person to do that to their own child, something is wrong with you. Something is truly wrong with you. And I'm sad because yeah, they never showed the mom. Something that they never showed the mom at all. You're right. But that's sick. That's sick. But you cut your daughter's throat. You cut her hands off. You put her body in a burnt down house just a few days before her 14th birthday. They need to just turn him loose to the inmates. He don't need a trial. They need to let the inmates take care of him. He don't need a fucking trial. They need to let the inmates take care of him. Ladies and gentlemen, that is sick. That is truly sick. That is truly, truly sick. They need to let the inmates take care of him. That's exactly what needs to happen. The inmates need to do him in. What's wrong with, that's what I would like to know. What is wrong with this world? What is wrong with black people right now? Let's have a conversation about that. What do y'all think is wrong? In the room with a pack of hyenas? Yeah, but we just want the hyenas to eat the bottom of him. We still got to do something rough with him. Oh, okay. She was in foster care, so she didn't have no support. Oh yeah, they're gonna deal with it. They're gonna, yeah. You're right. It's not the world. It's not the world. It's the people living in the world. It's the kids living in the world. It's the racist people living in the world. It's just the world right now is going mad. Everybody is all about the dollar bill. Nobody is thinking about what's going on in this world at all that's positive. We haven't heard. When the last time you heard something positive in this United States of America? When have you heard something positive? We haven't heard nothing positive in a long time. When have the last time we heard anything positive? I do think that too. I think that the DR. I think that too. I think if she was in foster care, how did her father get to her? These people need to be held accountable. I know. Oh yes, yes, you're right. My, my wife said it the best thing. The best thing we done heard right now is Pennsylvania turned blue. You absolutely right. You absolutely. That's the best news we heard in a long time. That Pennsylvania turned blue. The other best news is, yeah, but yeah, we haven't heard nothing positive, but that. No, you're right. The only thing is Pennsylvania turned blue, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And guess what? We need to continue. So, like I said, if you got relatives in Wisconsin, tell them to get out and go vote. We got to get them to vote for the Supreme Court. We got to get them to vote. We got to. We got to get these peoples out to vote, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you're in Florida, the special elections going in Florida, all the Democrats need is 3 seats, ladies and gentlemen. 3 seats to take the House back. Now, I think it's one, but let's go for the big one. Let's go for three. We need 3 seats to take over the House from the Republicans, to get Marjorie Taylor Greene out of the way, to get Mike Johnson out of the way. That's all we need. So we need people to push people. What did Louisiana voted no on? Was it that tax thing? That's what you're talking about? The Louisiana voted no on that tax thing because right now, I got to be honest. 50 Cent, you done sold your soul, brother. 50 Cent, you have sold your soul right now. Who? 50 Cent has sold his soul to the Republican Party in Louisiana, telling them to go vote yes on that bill. But I think uh, LaShawn said that they voted no on it, which is good. We didn't tell 50 Cent to go over there and spend all this money on that movie theater or whatever he's trying to do over there. But he just sold his soul. 50 has started selling his soul, ladies and gentlemen. We told y'all, people start selling their soul. We can't fool with you no more. Yo, oh yeah, there's a lot of them like 50. See, now 50 Cent has really sold his soul to the white people of the Republican Party. No, he's not even from there. But he's trying to get the people to go out and vote for this bill for the Republican Party because he signed this big old lease over there for a movie theater, and it's a disgrace that he would do that. It's a disgrace that 50 Cent would sell his soul like that for some money. It's a shame. And no, 50 Cent is not the only one. If you notice, there's a lot of black people all over this country have sold their soul to these people. Yeah, 50 Cent need to sit his ass down somewhere because he's embarrassing himself. Yes, he's from South Jamaica, Queens, up there in New York, but you down here trying to get black people to go along with these crooks. That's embarrassment, man. That's a truly embarrassment that 50 Cent would even do that. How much money they need? They want it all. These people want it all. I think some of these people think when they die that that money is going with them. I really think some of these people think that when they die, that money is going with them. I think that's the way they think it because it don't matter how much money you got when you die. That money is not going with you. It's not. But that's sad, and I'm glad that people are speaking out about that. And 50 Cent, you really starting to be a disaster to me. You really starting to be a disaster to me. Nelly, all of them. 50, Nelly, all these people who selling their souls for that money is starting to be a disaster to me. And I just don't have no love for them. I love 50 Cent shows. If I got to not watch his show because he want to sell his soul, then I won't watch his show. I definitely won't watch his show. I definitely won't. But I just want to wait a minute. Let me see if something to play for you guys. Uh, uh, let me see what this play for you guys. That we haven't already lived through before. We already couldn't go to your schools. We already couldn't live in your neighborhood. We already couldn't shop in your store. We already had to sit in the back of the bus. We already filled out your jail. We already had our zip codes redlined. We already had our votes suppressed. We already had our families separated. We already had our men profiled. We already had our women objectified. What you think you gonna do new that's gonna be able to intimidate? Yes, that's Pastor Bryant. When he said that, that meant a lot. That meant a lot to hear him to hear him say that. What else can you do to us? That's what I was saying, and I put my words, but I wanted y'all to hear his words. What else can you do to us? Y'all, with this segregation stuff that Donald Trump is trying to do, you're not going to make black people bow down to nobody. What you about to do is make black people rise up like we should have been rise to the top. This is what we talking about. This is what's going to happen. You are going to make black people rise up. That is exactly what you're about to do. Because we don't care nothing about your segregation. We're not sitting at the back of the bus. We're not going to go in this because this bathroom said whites only. You think we're not going to go in there and use it? If you think that you're out of your damn mind, we're not going back to where we was. We're not. And I want to play one more what he said too. Hold on. This is what he said too. Listen at this.
I feel bad for the brown people who thought they were better than black people, who are now facing deportation. I feel bad for the white women who didn't realize they were the real DEI hires,
Yes.
and were going to lose their job.
Yes.
I feel bad for Columbia and Emory and Johns Hopkins losing $300, $400, and $800 million.
Yes.
But HBCUs ain't never had that kind of money. I feel bad for the Tesla dealerships that got to close because they lost $900 billion since December. Because they forgot it ain't electricity, it's people that power this nation. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, he's being sarcastic. He's definitely being sarcastic. We don't give a damn about them. We don't give a damn about these prestigious colleges losing $300 to $400 million. Like he said, HBCUs ain't getting that money. So we don't feel bad for none of them. We don't feel bad for all the Mexican people thought that if they decided to vote for the Republican Party, that the Republican Party was going to leave them alone. That's what they thought. Didn't we say that a long time ago? You thought because you was Mexican that if you go up there and you vote for the Republican Party, they was going to leave you alone. They didn't leave you alone. You gave them what they want. And that's why they deporting you by hundreds a day. That's why they rolling up on you when you walking down the street, going to the store, putting you in handcuffs. That's why some of these people who are Donald Trump followers thought that it was okay if I marry this woman and we go overseas we go to Puerto Rico to celebrate our anniversary or our honeymoon, whichever one you want to call it, and when you come back to the airport, your wife get detained and about to be deported out. See, this is what these people that voted for MAGA thought that this was going to be. Just like the woman in Pennsylvania. She had the big Donald Trump flag. She just knew that Donald Trump was not talking about them when she sat up there and voted for him. Now she's sitting up there crying on the news talking about she regret her vote because as soon as Donald Trump and them got in there, she lost her damn job. But this is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all voted for. We see temptation. We've been saying that. We've been saying that. Some of these old ass people need to retire. Some like Donald Trump. Why would he even want to try to run? The American peoples are not with you no more, Donald Trump. You could go sit your old, dried up, zucchini looking dirty diaper ass sit down somewhere and so let somebody younger get up in there. J.D. Vance, they use you like a fool. Let me get down to it right now. J.D. Vance, they sent you and your wife over to Greenland. Them people made y'all get back on the airplane and get y'all ass from over there. They told you they don't want you over there. They told your wife they don't want her ass over there. So stop acting like this. The Cubans, yep, you right. The Cuban people. Oh, they were sitting around there dancing, talking about Cuban people for Trump. They deporting your ass back to Cuba now. So don't sit up here and act like Donald Trump was going to be for you guys. You thought he was. You thought because we was dark-skinned and you was light brown-skinned that Donald Trump was going to leave you alone. Oh, please. Oh, please. Yes, Maxine Waters. She's a good person. Bernie Sanders, a good person. All of these senators in their 70s need to go somewhere and sit their punk ass down. Y'all living from the past days. We trying to live in these days. That's why I say y'all got to get out and vote and keep Jasmine Crockett in there. Don't go voting for this black dude. He's a black Republican Donald Trump ass kisser. They wanted to put up a black man against Jasmine Crockett down here in Texas, thinking that was going to make people go vote for him. He's a Republican. He's a Donald Trump ass kisser, and that's all that matters. We shouldn't even look at this dude. We continue to got Jasmine Crockett. Yes, they want to get mad because she called the governor Hot Wheels. I think that's been his nickname for a while, Hot Wheels. But they didn't say nothing when Donald Trump was marking that reporter. So what's the difference? It's okay for Donald Trump to do it, but as soon as somebody else say something, you motherfuckers want to get mad. No. Well, I can say it. Hot Wheels. Donald Trump. Nobody. So what is there to say? Yeah, he knows that's what they called him. But because he's Jasmine Crockett said it, and because she's a black woman, she shouldn't have said what she said about him in a damn wheelchair. But when he is a DEI hire, this is what they don't understand. The governor of Texas is a DEI hire because he's in a wheelchair. Ain't that's what DEI was meant for? Ain't that's what it was meant for? People's in wheelchair can be governor. So now that he's governor, he got something against the DEI program. What other job his punk ass was going to get? And the people down here in Texas, again, the same brown people that thought that this governor was going to be for them, they had the opportunity to put Beto O'Rourke as governor of Texas, but what they do, the brown people went back and said, oh, if we vote for the Republican governor, they are going to leave us alone. This man ain't left your punk ass alone since he been governor. Oh, they pranked Jasmine Crockett? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I wish I got to listen at that. If he pranked Jasmine Crockett, I definitely got to listen at that. No, he didn't apologize. This is what I'm saying. It's okay when Donald Trump and the Republicans. Okay, let me give you all a point of view what I'm talking about. Hillary Clinton, back in the days, Hillary Clinton, what she do? They said it was a damn shame. She should be locked up. Hillary Clinton did everything because of an email. One email. They wanted her locked up. They wanted her put in prison. Hell, they wanted her shot. They wanted Hillary Clinton, everything they said. Mark Rubio, every one of them stupid ass Republicans got on TV talking bad about Hillary Clinton. So now that Donald Trump and his cronies sent a text message out to a reporter with classified documents about attacking the terrorists, it was okay. It was a mistake. They knew. See, this is what's funny about that. Everything that he done wrong, it was a mistake. But they criticized Hillary Clinton to the max. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a woman on TikTok. Let me tell y'all her name. Give me 1 second. Let me tell y'all this woman's name on TikTok. I've been following her. She's been going after these people. Let me tell y'all her name. This woman right here, Kendall Brown. Let me play y'all a little bit about this woman. She's married to a man overseas in the military, and she's going after this Republican senator here in Texas. U.S. economy, there's almost certainly going to be huge. So you got to. Okay, this woman. This woman right here. This woman right here. I want y'all. I'm gonna show y'all her picture. That woman right there is going after these Republicans. That lady right there is going after these Republicans. And when I tell you she's calling them out because her husband is a serviceman overseas, and when they leaked those documents, they put her husband and all the rest of these military people in danger. But it's nothing to them. Do you really think Donald Trump care about this woman's husband? Do you really think Donald Trump care about the black soldiers? No, he don't. Donald Trump don't give a damn about these soldiers. Yeah, but we got to, wait a minute. Y'all, wait a minute. Oh yeah, she did. Boy, that woman went off. Well, wait a minute. Y'all said, wait a minute. I see something. Y'all said nephew Tommy, he pranked on how I feel about the signal. The signal was bullshit. I'm gonna be real with y'all. They put American soldiers' lives at stake when they did this signal. This signal, Donald Trump now do not care about Americans' military. If he did, they would be putting heck, whatever that dude that Fox News host that they got over the military guys right now should be fired. Donald Trump and them do not care. If you got family in the military and they are black family members, you need to tell them it's about time for you to get the hell out of the military. Because the military, Donald Trump, he already done took everything with black out of the military. They don't want our people to do anything. Donald Trump do not care about black people's in the military. Hell, he don't give a damn about the white people's in the military. Long as they get money to put in their pocket, that's what they care about. I'm telling y'all, Signal, all of this stuff, you never heard Joe Biden them doing that. You never heard no other president doing this. Only Donald Trump and his cronies do this because they don't care about American soldiers. How much more do what we have to tell them? They don't care about the American soldiers. They just care about getting rich, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they care about. And y'all know that. That's all Donald Trump care about is getting rich. That's all he ever cared about. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, before we go tonight, once again, I know I did it, but I got to tell y'all again. Once again, I want to apologize about my stuff with the computer and the soundboard. I just got this new soundboard. Hopefully, I sound better right now than what I did. But hopefully, y'all can understand me a little better. I apologize for that before I go. I'm definitely going to work out the kinks. If y'all could just give me the time, when y'all give me the time, don't forget, I am going to go to a studio. I ask you guys to understand. I hope y'all understand. I am going to go do a show at a studio. It is going to probably be on a Saturday. Because the place is not open on a Sunday, but I'm trying, if I can find a studio that can be open on a Sunday, I will continue, but I will let you guys know. I just want to go in a studio and be able to sit down and do a show from a studio one time. And I hope you guys continue to follow me. I apologize for what's going on. It's going to get better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Patrice. It's going to get better. We're going to get to the point we're going to have a lot of people that's going to be following us. And we definitely don't forget See Temptation when she get ready to be on TikTok, YouTube, whatever she decide that we will be there to for her too. Now, listen at this. I just want y'all to listen to something. I just got this thing.
So, do y'all want me to talk like that? I can talk like this if y'all want me to. You know, I can change my voice a little bit.
You know, but I can go back to the original sound too. So I'm just telling y'all, I just did that to see what y'all was gonna say. I really did. Yes, honey. Huh? No, bye, baby. But yeah, I just did that to see what y'all was gonna say. But I'm telling y'all, I'm going to get better. Everything is going to get better. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to preach this thing until we get black people to understand we must stand up for anything, but we're not going to stand up. You still waiting on your shirt? Did you send us, Tasha, did you send us your shirt? Did you order a shirt? Because you can go right to Shopify. I mean, Spotify. Shit. Whatever one of them is, it's on my link. Y'all got me frustrated now. And order you a shirt. But if I owe you a shirt, you got to send me your stuff, and we'll get to your shirt. I would love for everybody to get one of these shirts But the True Family shirt is $20. You can get that shirt for $20 on Shopify. You can get that shirt. It's easy. I know some of y'all just still listening to that voice that I did. Okay, yes. If you go to my YouTube, it's a link on my YouTube. On shop the Shopify link is on YouTube, and you can order a shirt. We got a bunch of different colors. We got you can order you a shirt. The link is in my bio. So yes, and you can order your shirt. I would love for every one of you guys to get a shirt. Okay, let me say this. If you can bring 5 people on, if you can get 5 people to join us next week, and you let me know that you got those 5 people there, I will send you a shirt. That goes for anybody listening. You was my first viewers. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, well continue. Well, Tasha, let me say. Well, that ain't Tasha. That's Tanisha. Let me say that if you guys, anybody who listening to me could get, yeah, coming off TikTok, yes, they banned me on TikTok, and I appreciate you staying with me on TikTok. I really do. I really do. They banned me on TikTok. As soon as Donald Trump got elected, they cut me off. And see, Temptation was following me to TikTok. You know what? We definitely gonna get. I got to do this. Hey, see, Temptation, didn't we send you a shirt? Annette didn't get her. We definitely got to look into yours, Annette. We're gonna look into your shirt, and I appreciate all of y'all who've been following me. Thank you for sticking with me. My email and my everything is in my bio if you want to order a shirt. But see, Temptation, she got her shirt, and then we definitely gonna look into your shirt because we did this 2 months ago for you. You should have been got your shirt. And don't forget to tell Lee I definitely got to get his shirt. So we definitely gonna do that. But anybody want to get a shirt, go to Shopify and get you one. I appreciate it. Um, I want to just tell you guys again, thank you guys for listening. If you can, like I said, the competition is this. If you can get 5 new listeners and you let me know that you brought those listeners, if I see 5 new listeners, I will send you a shirt myself. Yes, it's almost been a year. We've been a family. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to continue to be a family. Our family will sooner or later, it will grow. We will grow. Yeah, thank you. I was. They shut me down on TikTok. Y'all already know how they did me on TikTok. But listen to this. Thank you guys. Wednesday, we will be back on Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. We just want to say good night to everybody. Oh man, y'all just don't understand. With the listeners that I got, I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for not getting frustrated like I do. I get frustrated because I don't. This computer stuff is new to me. It's been out, but it's new to me. So I want to thank you guys. Really do want to thank you. Y'all have a good night. Hold on. So y'all have a good night. Y'all already know how I leave y'all. Y'all know how I leave y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all.